change a thing now, there was never trust. Don't you say a word, cause I've heard it all. You were just pain when you felt it all. Oh. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone. Ooh, baby, there ain't no one like you. You chose to keep the truth inside. Ooh, baby, gave my all to you. All you did was tell me lies. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone. Once you leave me, it's over. No turning back, not today. Don't you come running back now. I'm not a home for the shame. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone. Ooh, baby, there ain't no one like you. You chose to keep the truth inside. Ooh, baby, gave my all to you. All you did was tell me lies. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone. I won't miss this love, no. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone.
Hey guys, what's up? Getting things started for the day. Hope everybody's doing well.
Thrill is gone.
Moving the camera back just a little bit. Just kind of cruising today. Nothing major. Yeah, Bugsador, I'm not sure. I'd have to dig if I've got an actual video of it or not. But it sounds like a ticking or a knocking in the kicker. Is yours a kicker 18? That's the known issue with those. Mine barely started doing it, and I was actually able to get it to stop while I was waiting on the fix from Wahoo. So I don't know if I've got any actual video of it. I do have a stream from a few weeks ago of me doing the fix to fix the issue though. If you look at my video on demands, I think back a few weeks ago there should be one. We are, oh, it's getting ready to start here too. We're gonna watch the DBR race here. I'm gonna switch keyboards here and the mouse around a little bit and keep an eye on the race here. Mine started when I got it super hot, is when I started having the issues. Bugs the door, and then it would come back anytime I get it super hot. But as soon as I'd cool it down, it would go away. Is the way mine was. If you go back and look at my video, you can pull that side cover off of your kicker and look at the bolt and find out right away if your unit's the fixed style unit or not. I don't have my phone handy. We're watching a race here, guys. I'm on Who's Bell right now. I think we got West in here, Zimmerman's in here, Peel's in here. So we'll keep an eye on these guys here. I'm also going to, I'm going to keep riding here at the bottom. But I'm actually riding on the same course as them. So if we have issues, I can go grab them quick. I'm going to grab my phone. My phone will allow me to keep better tabs on the race as well. The fix for the kicker is pretty easy, Bugsador, if you get the fix. The Supercourse League this week is Watopia Flat. I don't remember the number of laps, 3 or 4. I need to go review that. Alright, got the fan going on low now. Riding along, so I'm in the lower right. Race is in the upper left. We're watching Westy now race. Or West, Alex West. A fellow KISS Super League competitor. My teammate, Adam Zimmerman's actually in there as well. Actually, we can do something here. Let's have a little fun. We can actually give you 2 points of view here. So we got West up in the upper left. And we're going to do like Zimmerman or somebody in the lower right here when they catch. Oh, I'm glad you found it, Bugsador. Yeah. Awesome. I fixed it myself with a fix kit from Zwift. Or from Wahoo, sorry. Wahoo gave me 2 options. I could get a new kicker that may take a little while, but I could continue to ride the one I had. Or I could I'm sorry, I could get a fix kit from them with instructions, fix it myself, and get a $100 voucher from them, which I chose to do the voucher. Why am I not seeing these guys? Like, they should be passing me here. So can we not see riders in an event now? Like, They should be passing me right here. Like if you look where West is at in the upper right screen, like we're essentially at the same spot, and I don't see him. Something has changed. I should be able to see them. Can you no longer poach onto events from outside the event? This is odd. I can't see him. Like, they went past me and they're not coming up. I got my mobile app up. Like I follow some of these guys. I don't know. And now I'm bouncing around in the race. That stinks. I need to ride myself out of the pin here a little bit. No! I'm not sure what's going on here. It's really weird. Hey, thanks for the raid. Coming in from Broken Hit Shot. We appreciate that. No! Quit pairing. Unpair. Quit pairing. Okay, we're back in the race in the upper left. We're about to pass Hip Shot here, but I still don't see the race. And they're not that far ahead of me. Really, really odd here, guys. So I was hoping to use both of these screens to cover the race. And I'm outside of the event, just riding open world in the lower right. And I cannot see the guys in the race at all. What's up, guys? Coming over from Broken Hip Shot. Appreciate everybody coming over. We're watching the DBR race in the upper left. And I'm riding in the lower right on the same course. Looks like Co is spicing things up there in the race. Pushing off the front. We got here a pack.
Okay.
Pack of roughly 15, 20 guys, it looks like here in the front. Oh, nice FTP boost. Nice work, man. So we're gonna keep an eye on Alex here a little bit while they ride here. Still kind of confused that I can't see them. I'm moving forward, trying to see where they're at. Let's get their mini map out a little bit. Oh, thanks, getting little bits. Appreciate that. I'm moving forward here. Where am I at? Huh. Something odd here. I'm at a different place on course now. I just need to move up some. Let's see if I can go find them. I know where they're at on course. So let's see if we can go find them. Still doesn't make a lot of sense to me what I'm seeing on my mini-map here. I'm really confused. Why am I going backwards? I'm going the wrong direction. Right? But I'm not. So it's like when I slide forward here, it's turning me around. I'm going forward, but it's taking me backwards on track. But if I go back, this is really weird. If I go back to me, I'm heading north, right? Like, or I'm going toward the sprint banner. But if I start clicking on riders ahead of me, it's moving me the other direction. It's flipping my thing around and moving me the other direction. Why is it flipping me around? I am so confused. Why is it doing that? They should show up as red dots on the minimap. You can see I just can't see very many people on my minimap. But what's weird here is I was clicking, and you can see my mouse icon. I was clicking riders ahead of me on the minimap, but when I click on them, the direction I was moving was backwards. Now I'm going forward again. But now I need somebody that's going to turn right. Yeah, see, but I should see them here when they were close to me. When they passed me and I didn't. And now they're way past me. I'm probably not going to see them again. So, I mean, we can still watch the race with the watcher on the other side, but I can't make the watcher move while I ride. Because it's not a paid account and I'm going to run out of miles on it. So, if we lose touch with the group, I may be in trouble. But I'm hoping, like here, I'm through the intersection. If I move forward and get up here to the sprint banner, I should be able to catch him. They're coming up to the sprint banner now. If I can move forward fast enough, I should be able to catch him up near the sprint banner. I don't want to go that way. I don't want to go that way. I want to go straight. Somebody go straight. Yeah, it's not letting me. Somebody's got to go straight. It's just, it keeps turning me right. Somebody's got to take me straight through this intersection. Wow, this is frustrating. I did not watch CX Worlds. No. Okay, here, we're the right direction now. But they're ahead of me again, damn it. They're turning right. Right now. So I need to go right at this intersection. Please, oh no. I missed it. Somebody needs to take me right here. Take me right. It's not showing me which direction they're turning. Take me right. I'm never going to catch him now on the main one. So let's just focus on the other one now. The interesting part is I'm actually going to pass my other avatar, which I do follow on course. And I'm not going to be able to see it. So here they go through, going through start finish. My avatar is just up the road from this. My alternate avatar. They're going hard here. Whose ball's attacking? Hug's going with him. Those guys got a lot of power. That's a big, big, big attack. That A watch on the riders list is me up the road from them. Big heart rate, 186, 180. Zim and West, they're coming. They're trying to get across there. Falling apart a little bit behind them. I'll be interested if I could ride with these guys now. Like, would it even let you ride with the people in an event and see them? Yeah, I had the same issue, Frank. I didn't even try because I knew I couldn't improve, really. You were just kind of stuck. I was going to have to do a solo effort to gain more than about a minute on my slowest one, and it wasn't worth that for me. So I just rode and had fun for the weekend. What I'm going to try to do is, if I get up near my other avatar, if I can get a hold of my other avatar, I might be able to get inside the event and see these people. Yes, I race this week, Hipshot. I race Wednesday, which is why I'm not racing today. Thanks for the follow, Matt Jazz. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I race on Wednesday. Right now, it's me, Adam Zimmerman. I think it's going to be Steve and Kim. Maybe Justin, not sure. The Steve, Kim, Justin makeup is maybe still up in the air. Hey, Kim, what's up? Waiting for my All-Star jersey to come in the mail. I've seen 2 or 3 have been delivered now. So maybe today. Mail hasn't come yet today. I'm doing a run, don't judge me. Just save those legs. So Kim, I don't know how long you've been here. What was interesting is I'm on the same course as the race, and I can't see the racers. It's really weird. They passed me, and I never saw them, and I'm on an open course. I've got a watcher in the race in the upper left, but I'm passing where my watcher is parked right now, and I can't see my watcher either. And it's somebody I follow. So, it is really, really odd. I'm not picking up anybody in the race. Like, they came right past me. You know, Zimmerman, West, those guys are in the race. And my Zwifters you follow never popped anybody up on the list to grab a hold of him. So they may lap me here again. We'll see when they lap me a second time. If we can see him. I actually may be able to jump on him here at the end of this straightaway. Get closer to him if I alternate my route. Up at the end of the straightaway, if I turn left, start heading down the other side, change the course up a little bit, I might be able to jump in front of him. See if we can replicate that condition again. Because we can see the race live in the upper left. We're on the same course. They're going to be coming around directly toward me at this next intersection. So we'll see if I can get up there, turn left. They should be close to me. And both of these feeds are real time right in front of me, so there's not a time gap between the two here. They're gonna get to that intersection before me. Yeah, they're already around it. Oh, no, they're coming up to the hill. So we're gonna be close, because they're gonna be slower than me, because they're going up a hill. So I should roll in close to them here, up the road, I think, if I can get moving. They're coming up to turn right. Looks like I'll be a little bit behind them. But I should be able to get close enough to move up to them around this corner. So we'll keep an eye on this, see if we can catch them around this corner. Hey, Kitten Little Bits, what's up, man? Ron Zimmerman now. Looks like him and West have a little bit of a gap with a couple guys stringing it out behind him. They just came toward me and turned that way. I'm gonna go that way. I'll be a little bit behind him, but I should be close enough to get him down the back straight on my riders nearby. Oh, yeah. So, you can see they're just turning left at the other end of this little connector here. So I should be able to move up and grab him here around the next left turn. I just got to make the left turn. So if I make this left turn, I should only be a quarter mile behind him. I should be able to move up and grab him here. Once I'm through the intersection, they're not that far ahead of me. Oh, I got Peel now. Oh, he went away. I had him for just a second. See, it flipped me around. It turns me around when I'm moving forward here. I gotta make sure I keep moving forward. If I click too fast, it's turning me the other direction. So I can't move forward that far. There's so many riders. I gotta make sure I keep moving the right direction. That turned me around, didn't it? Yeah. God damn it. It's broke. Turning me around. Yeah, that turned me around. But I shouldn't see riders coming the opposite direction, Matt. The riders nearby list should be Zwifters going the same direction as me. Yeah, I mean, that's a new deal. I know what's happening, but they shouldn't be in my riders list if they're going the other direction. I should be able to move forward. I should be able to basically spam click the top of this list and just truck forward. And I can't. About the third click, it moves me backwards. Zwifters nearby only has 48 people in the list. So, it's still broken. Something. And now I've completely lost the race. Because my watcher doesn't move. Hey Zwift! We need streaming tools. Please. Come on. This is why it's so hard to call a race. can't even keep a hold of people. So I got Larson. There's I had Hoosbell. There's West. We'll see if I can keep a hold of him now. This is frustrating. So I'm going to see if I can do the same thing again at the end of this section. Turn left and see if I can get that group to pass me. I'm going to stay on the inner loop and see if I can get them to pass me. And see if I can see them when they pass me. They're kicking hard up there. Panteller, B. Hodges, Coe. These guys are kicking it. Still got Zimmerman and Weston here. I think they'll both be racing Thursday in the Super League. Don't burn up too much, Zim. Today's an easier day for me. Had an easier weekend too, so we'll do some good openers tomorrow. I'm gonna turn left here because they're gonna catch me from behind here in a bit. Wednesday. What about Thursday? Did I say Thursday? We're racing Wednesday. Are we 3 or 4 laps, Kim? I couldn't remember. Oh, nice. Get out on the mountain bike. 3 laps, Watopia forward, flat. With sprints. Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday, and we'll just be starting the stream about this time. The race starts at the top of the next hour. On Wednesday. They're coming through the sprint banner now. In the race. Yeah, we're up in close to 50 today as well. We've got that weird, like we've had a 75-degree temperature shift in like 3 days. Yeah, the SEs are going to be interesting, Frank. Finishing a race in the old-fashioned SEs way of finishing a race. That attack into the SEs. It'll make for a fun race, I think. Something a little different again. Especially with the sprint competition. The sprint point being right before the SEs. Could change things up, too. Oh, that'd be cool, Matt. Just like the total cumulative watts on the island at any one time. So I was doing a little math last night, thinking about, we just passed a Ribble rider. Thinking about putting together a ride sometime to basically cover all Zwift roads in one day. Like, if I did the math right, it's going to be somewhere around 160 miles, I think. So it's like 70-ish miles on Watopia to get all the roads in. It was 25 for New York, roughly. 25 for London, right? And then 10 for Richmond, and is it like 14 for Innsbruck? Something like that. Ah, who's about kicking again? This isn't the end of the race, is it? No. They just came through the banner. So they should be coming up behind me now. I'm gonna unpair my, oh, that's not the guy I want to unpair. I want to unpair this one. So we were moving up there. So it's interesting. I can see riders on my riders nearby list. I can see the orange dots up there on my mini map, but I'm not seeing them here. I don't have them here. Oh, it feels better, yeah. Another pair of polka dot gloves. Yeah, why? Yeah. Try. Hell no. Never. I'll go look. I'm waiting for the race to catch me here. Let's see if we can see him. We may not catch him. I gotta take a little break here, guys. I'll be back in like a minute or two.
Tried to fight alone, 'cause sometimes we just don't know that we can do anything together if we just try. And as long as we have our backs whenever our foes collide, this time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. Castles and dragons, the battle begins tonight. Are you with me? This is our kingdom, and we won't run tonight. We are a team. Castles and dragons, the battle begins tonight. Are you with me? This is our kingdom, and we won't run tonight. We are a team. We can do anything together if we just try. And as long as we have our back
Alright, I'm back. Did they go past me? Did anybody see? They should catch me here in just a second. Thought throughout the week, 4 90-minute rides. Oh, yeah, one ride, 6 hours of Zones Blue is tough. Depending on what you're used to for volume, I would probably actually go like 3 2-hour rides maybe. And then maybe do some soft pedal in between there. So here I want to watch for the group passing me, so I'm going to turn at this next intersection again. So they should come zooming past us here in a minute. I want to grab a hold of them because I'd like to see the finish here. Maybe even from 2 different perspectives. See if we can grab Zimmerman here. Watch Zimmerman and West maybe. Both as they catch me. So we'll see what I can grab here. Zwifters I follow still shows nobody. And I mean they're right behind me. They're crossing that little river behind me. They should be in my sight any second. Eyes peeled. Not seeing them. I'm in the bend. They're coming up over the rise right behind me. And they're kicking it. Still nothing. They're a little bit behind me yet. Still nothing. They'd come flying past me. There's no way I'd miss them. They should be right on top of me now. 1%. I'm passing the blue umbrella. They're passing the blue umbrella. They're nowhere to be seen. Guys, that's a new occurrence there. They are completely in a different cyberspace than me. That is odd. Not seen that on Zwift yet. So, interesting little tidbit there. You can no longer come in from outside a race and watch a race like that. A little harder to go outlaw on a race too. A lot of times I know some guys that will ride the race from outside the race just for a hard workout. And that's not a guarantee anymore either. There was completely no visibility of them passing me. So I gotta go look to see how long is this race. 34K, 3 laps, so they're coming into the last lap here. So we're gonna keep an eye on them. It is 2, 4, 5 guys off the front. Hoosball, Hug, West, Zimmerman. That it? Hoosball, West, Co, Hug, Zimmerman. 2 innovation riders. Make them work. Innovation, you got 2. One of them needs to be pushing. Push, push, push. Couple miles left. You have the teammates. Do the work. 7 seconds behind him now. Looking over the shoulder. It's not a big pack chasing him. 3 or 4 guys. They're chasing at a pretty decent clip behind him too. Alright, they're going to go left here. They're going to go do the end around here. See what they can get for a finish here. They've got to do a full loop around the end here. Hodges and those guys behind are pushing hard. They're 3-4 seconds back. Looks like 4 guys chasing 5. I think it's going to come together here. Some of those guys behind have really pushed. These guys are going to kick here. Right as these guys are making the catch. Is this going to spit somebody out the back? These guys just pushed really hard to make the catch. And these guys on the front just pinned it up that little kicker right at the same time. I think that might get Mr. Favero and Madsen out the back here. We got them. They're fighting though. Penteller, he makes it on, so they've got the group there together now. Interesting. So now they're setting up for a sprint. They do have power-ups. They're going to go through the sprint banner yet. So it'll be interesting to see. At the sprint banner, there's a little bit of a climb. It's a good place to kind of launch maybe like it's almost like a 1 mile attack from the sprint banner into that hill. Somebody doesn't have a helmet for the finish. I foresee that being a place that they're going to attack. It's a good long attack place that if nobody responds, so I don't think like a West or a Zimmerman, they're going to let go there. But one of these other guys, maybe they don't know as well, they're going to maybe let sneak away here. So they're turning right and heading toward the sprint banner now. A little bit of downhill, or no, I'm sorry. They're heading toward, if you take the right turn here, you go up into the sky. And then they got one more right-hand bend dipping down toward the sprint. So here we go. Right-hand bend. West is kicking, but he backed off. Was that a fake little kick? Or was he really worried about that guy sneaking out the front? Pretty easy right now. Right up there at that green banner though. I'll be shocked if they make it up this little kick with nobody getting some orange numbers. But they may be all in for a sprint at this point. I know West and Zimmerman both like to sprint. This might be a point for, yeah, INC and some of those guys are going to kick it here. Nobody's trying to go off the front there. They're just matching one another. So this is definitely a sprint at this point. Somebody could, like INC here could do the team attack. Both go together. One guy doing the lead out and the second guy sprinting. I don't know if they're coordinating that well together. Otherwise, this sprint is pretty much attack at the bottom of that little kick. Stay on wheels, and I think it's a full-on big hard surge into the bottom of that hill at start-finish. You want to go a little bit before the bottom of that hill to kind of accelerate into the bottom of that hill. Is the typical strategy for sprinting on this one. Kind of slingshot the riders on the hill. So, Adam's already dropped his. Oh! We had an early launch. And everybody has to go. I don't think these power-ups will make it to the finish line now. Everybody that dropped him on the corner, I don't think they make it to the finish line. So, Zimmerman's might run out here. He got a good surge. 15 watts per kilogram. He's got the gap now. Oh, he did it. He held on. Hodges is coming, though. Oh, Hodges is coming close. 3. Oh, nice sprint, guys. Maybe that ADHR ride that they just rolled into is the reason why I can't do squat on course right now. Nice ride by Zim. Nice ride. It was a good sprint. He went right when he had to. He caught that guy that went early, slingshotted around him. Pretty textbook sprint move there. Guy's got good instincts on when to go. Pretty impressive. That was a fun little race for him. Sorry, we got a little distracted mid-race. We found a new Zwift anomaly, so that completely distracted me from what was going on in the race for a lot of it. Yeah, right now our single track is going to be a disaster. We had a foot of snow on the ground, and then we had like 3 or 4 40 to 50 degree days. It's going to be a sloppy mess. We need windy and warm for about a week to get the frost out of the ground. And the frost is the worst. It's the freeze thaw, right? Like, it either needs to stay above freezing or stay below freezing. That in between, freeze at night, thaw in the day, can just wreck the people. Got to stay off of them because the top inch thaws and just becomes a slimy, smeared up mess. Yeah, that I agree. Getting little bits. New cross bike for the road sounds perfect. I'm so confused by this whole, the way this game has reacted during this race, though. I think maybe with the world swap, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes changes that maybe a little bigger than we anticipated. That ZBR kit is different. Look at that. Where was that at? Who is that? Totally. I haven't seen this one before. We are ZBR. Interesting. Nice kit. So pretty chill ride today. We're gonna do some swimming tonight. And then tomorrow we'll do our openers like we did last week and get ready for racing on Wednesday. Super League racing, we're all weighed in, ready to go. So we'll see how it goes. Congrats to my All-Stars partner, Zimmerman, taking the win over there. It says he won. It's 0.25 of a second. At first I thought it was 25 seconds. Oh, Westy took third. They don't have their sprint numbers up yet. Let's see if I refresh here if it'll give me some results. Yeah, we got some results. I still don't have the detailed results though of their sprint numbers. But Zim definitely did the sitting in 4.5 average versus a 4.9 average of Westy. But 4.5 is still pretty high, actually, for what that race was. 45 minutes for Zim and West. I'm glad I didn't do it because I don't want to do 4.5 today, 2 days out from a race like that. That's not going to make me in good shape for the race. Different people prepare for races different ways. They know their bodies. But doing a race like that at 4.4 or 4.5 today I basically would have to sit out tomorrow to feel fresh on Wednesday. But then I'd have to skip the openers, which is probably not. What I did last time seemed to work, so I'm going back to that. So, fairly easy day. We're coming into Tuesday pretty well rested. Openers Tuesday, hit it on Wednesday. So today's ride's been fairly chill. Nothing too crazy here. Down a few beers, eat a burger. Yeah, I can't do that. I know that. So it's kind of weird, like every one of these races is a new experience, right? We don't know how the pros are going to race on the track. The format changes a little bit every time. I'm not sure if it's double draft or not this time, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow to see that, I think. Unless Kim's still out there, if he has that info. I don't recall off the top of my head. I'm thinking it's not double draft. Watopia flat course, I know the course well, right? Like, that's the course we all know really, really, really well. But I don't know how the pros are going to know it, and I don't know how the pros are going to race it. So, it's always that, how much are they going to improve? How much have they improved over 2 weeks? I watched them last week, but I didn't race them last week. So, while I noticed the improvement watching, I didn't feel it in my legs. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to say pretty confidently, I don't think I will go for the sprints tomorrow or Wednesday, just because of the location of the sprints on course. Had we been doing the other course that we had potentially talked about, I had debated about doing the sprints because there wasn't a little kick right after the sprints. I'm concerned about my own ability to hang with them into the SEs if I do the sprint. Being one of the weakest riders in the group. It's going to be more critical for me to hold on to the attacks into the SEs than to go after the sprints. The Watopia sprint is a little bit downhill compared to, I think, the Innsbruck one. So the sprint may play out a little bit different. It's also kind of a blind finish. It's a longer sprint section. And trying to think, I think in a race you don't see anything pop up on the screen when you enter the sprint section. So I don't know how on the ball they're going to be. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the SEs. So, getting little bits. The SEs are, if you're familiar with Watopia at all, when you do the flat course. So, picture in your head with me. Start finish line. We're going a forward direction. We take a left turn onto Ocean Road. We go down into the Ocean Road tunnel. We've got the fish all around us. We're inside the tunnel. We go straight through the big tree in that little oasis in the tunnel. We come back up out of the tunnel. That'll be an attacking point for some people. And then we keep following the Ocean Road up through, what is that, the Italian Village, and the little switchbacks that go back up to the normal Watopia route. So we don't go up the mountain, none of that. We stay on that flat course back up to the main loop. We turn left on the main loop, and we drop down toward that fountain. At the fountain, you can go left and go to the volcano, or you can go straight to the sprint area. Straight to the sprint area is the direction we're going to go. We're going to go through the sprint banner. Just after the sprint banner, there's a bridge. You turn left, or you turn right at the end of the bridge, and go up a hill into the S's. So that's the S's. It's the right after the sprint banner, you go across the bridge, turn right, and you've got a little kick into the rolling hills to back to start finish. So that's kind of the 30-second course description for Wednesday. Maybe for the I'll ride the course tomorrow for my openers, so we can talk about the course a little bit during the openers too. We'll get some loops going on it. I need to go look at it. I've got NBC Sports Gold. They usually have all that cross stuff on there, so I need to go check it out. Gotta check my shifting here quick. Okay. I wasn't hitting my lowest gear yesterday, but it looks like we're hitting it okay now. So I adjusted a little bit. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it quits for the day. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. It was fun. Congrats to Zim for winning. You heard it here first on the new little Zwift features of not being able to follow races. Always bringing new and different content. We had a lot of, I think we had 4 gifted subs yesterday in the channel, so really appreciate that too. I need to go back and look to see if I can get notifications on for that. I didn't think I had to be that pro streamer yet, but apparently I do. I caught it after the fact. We had 4 gifted subs handed out yesterday, so I didn't have good notifications up for those. So I need to make sure I get those in the future for those people doing the gifting. So, but thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And we'll be back here tomorrow to do some openers and do final race prep. So we'll talk to y'all tomorrow.